What's up, YouTube? Hey, sorry I was gonna upload yesterday, but I wasn't feeling well. But guys, I'm just gonna give you a quick look at the Bride of Chucky. He's still not done, but he's getting close. I'm actually installing his eyes today with the blinking. He will be blinking only on the left side, not the right side, because I don't believe in the movies he blinked in the right side, and if he did, it was very little. So I wasn't gonna push it to that point. Uh, so yeah, without further ado, um, I will say this, guys. If you are going to use a silicone, I would recommend using the oil base, which you can get at Walmart, and I'll show you exactly right here. It's like $9. It's an oil base. And sorry if I'm a little under the weather. I will say this: a lot of times, oil-based paints are kind of iffy about silicone. So what I recommend, as you can see how shiny mine was, once you paint it with that silicone, let it sit for 24 hours. Don't mess with it. Don't tinker with it. Don't do anything. And then once you're done with that, kind of test it a little bit and see how like elastic it is. If it just keeps coming off, then leave it for a little bit more. Heat is also a good source to dry it out faster as well. But once you know you have a pretty good, somewhat solid fix on the eyes where it doesn't move when you like touch it or anything, like with the paint coming off, then use a silicone A to B ratio 1 to 1. Don't overdo A to under B, okay? Makes it perfectly just the same amount. And then lightly coat where the eyes are at, where the paint sets. Because let me tell you, the silicone will grab the other silicone. So it'll actually, because you got to think, silicone heats up, right? So once it heats up, it sticks to whatever it needs to stick to. Well, silicone to silicone is very tough. Like, once you get silicone on silicone, you ain't removing it off of the silicone. And that's what I did with this one, and it looks phenomenal, as you can tell. I will say this too, guys. Yours is not going to come out like mine. And if it does, great. If it comes out better, awesome. That's exactly what I was trying to push y'all to do. Get out of your comfort zone. I know this can be a little intimidating because it does cost money and it does take time and practice and everything, guys, but I've been doing it for so long. I'm not impressed with my work, okay? I'm really not. I think it comes out cool looking, but guys, I have a lot of capabilities that y'all don't know about. And my thing is, it's all God-given, okay? Everybody has a talent. Everybody has the ability to create. But guys, I've been doing engineering for so long. I've been building stuff for so long. I'm not impressed with my work, to say the least. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not, okay? My thing is, once you do it for so long, it just becomes a natural feeling. It's like, okay, cool. It looks cool, you know? But to other people, it's like, wow, that looks amazing. How'd you do that? But as you start building them and start creating them and start becoming more an expert at them, you don't get as excited as you would be when you first started doing it. And that's why I'm so happy for y'all, because y'all give me encouragement. Y'all give me like, keep doing it, Josh. You're so talented. You have the abilities. You can go very far. But guys, I'm not trying to get famous, okay? I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to get, where my work is out there. I do this for y'all's likings. And if everything shows up in my thing, like, hey, man, we would love for you to build this for our show or whatever, then cool, But at this moment, guys, I guess I'm the type of person, once you build it once, you just kind of like, okay, cool, or at first you're like, wow, that thing was cool looking. And then once you build it again, you're like, okay, that's cool. And then once you build it again, you're like, okay, That's why when I tell y'all, give me encouragement, is why I do this, okay? To other people, this thing looks amazing. Other people are like, dude, that is freaking awesome. How do you do that? But then once you start doing it yourself and you start building them, you're like, okay, you're not as impressed as some other people would be, right? So my recommendation is to keep pushing, okay, like I am. I'm not impressed with my work. Like I said, I am happy that it came out the way it did. But guys, it's to be expected when you have so much of an experienced background with this kind of electronics and engineering and stuff like that. You're an expert at it. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert at animatronics. I'm expert at creating and building stuff. Animatronics are a different side of things because everything has to work in tandem. Everything has to work in a precise precision, right? Because if not, it doesn't look good, right? Me, I'm the type of person, I'm very particular. I want it to look good to the point where I'm like, I'm happy with it. But when other people sit and they're like, wow, that is amazing, it doesn't look amazing to me. It looks cool, you know? Now, when my first time building something like this, I was amazed. I was like, wow, this came out awesome. But then when you start building it, you're just like, you know, cool, you know, it is what it is, and I think it looks cool, you know. But to me, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on a little bit, but y'all get my drift, right? It's just like if you do anything for a very, 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 very long time, it just becomes more of a job than a hobby, right? And so it's all about pushing yourself and keep that passion, because let me tell you guys, this stuff is not easy. This stuff is not simple to build overnight. It takes time, it takes experience, it takes practice, it takes engineering, it takes physics, it takes math, it takes calculation, it takes precision. There's a lot of stuff involved that y'all don't see that I do, right? Because I don't give y'all the boring details. The math side of things, you know, you have to remember torque. You have to remember like distance. You have to remember, you have to calculate things as you go. Now, I'm not sitting here writing on a chalkboard, okay, this has to be this at this distance to be able to do. No, I'm not doing all. I do it in my head. It's just natural for me. And guys, I'm not saying I'm smarter than anybody else, okay? I'm not. I'm just saying this is how my brain works. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I want to give y'all. I want to give y'all encouragement as well. And to Infamous Chucky, man, I'm sorry, dude. I know that you wanted this Bride of Chucky head so bad, and I get it. But just keep me updated, bud. And I got you. I'm not going to be selling it to anybody else. I'm not giving it away to anybody else. I want you to be the one that gets this, because I'm the man. I'm a man of my word, and I believe that if I say that you won, you won it. It's not, oh well, sorry you can't do it because of da 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 da. Okay, I get it. You're very far away. Times are tough. I get it. So respect, brother. Other than that, guys, you could probably tell I'm a little bit under the weather. Just keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing. Remember, God gave you these abilities. God gave you these God-gifted talents. And just see where it takes you, because anything God gives you is going to be amazing. You just have to use it to your advantage, right? God says don't hide your gifts. Don't hide them. I know it can be intimidating to a certain degree, and I get that part, but also understand too, the more you do something, the better you get at it. That's just how our brains work. We figure out other ways to do things, like, oh, if it's not going to be good this way, we'll do it this way next. And you figure out your niche, right? That's just how life works. Now, like I said, guys, my stuff is different from your stuff. Yours could come out 50,000 times better than mine, or it could come out the same or not at all. It's all about you. It's all about how you want to build your good guy doll or your Bride of Chucky doll. I'm not saying everybody's doing it. I'm just saying anybody that wants to attempt it, go for it. Try it. You never know. It might amaze you. You might be like, wow, I can't believe I did that. Because when I first did this, I was shocked. I was like, heck yeah, dude. I did the mold. I did the imaging. I did everything. And then I was like, wow, it actually came out really good. But don't be wrong. As you've seen, I have mess ups. Like, that's, yeah. But this does not look like 100% of the Bride of Chucky, okay? I get that. I'm not trying to do that because, well, like I said in my other videos, I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to do research and development and get the exact modes of his face and the paint and what they use in silicone and all this. I have, yeah. This is all about me building what I feel like would look cool. But other than that, guys, take care. God bless. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Don't hide your gifts, guys. Keep pushing forward and use them to your advantage. Take care. Bye-bye.